Good morning, guys. I hope you are good and you can hear me. Just a second, okay? Shit, man. It was very near to my partial, but I was a bit greedy. One handle risk is good. It's going to work. By the way, if you can hear me, please let me know that, okay? I'll just talk about the price action within a moment. I'm already in a trade actually, so actually I'm waiting for that. I took the buy here, got partial, add more, got stopped out to the break even. Then I took another buy, stopped out, then took the sell, took a partial, add more. So here is one loss, one win. I was in break even. So I'm in this trade as well. I'm a bit over leveraged here because the stop loss was too small. You can see it's just 6 handle. That's why I was a bit over leveraged, nearly 10 handle. Uh, but this was like a small range. So I was just interested to take the partial to the break even. So I just randomly took a partial here and then try to hold the trade until 50% of this gap. Unfortunately, it didn't hit. So I'm just not sure it's going to work or not, because now this gap is really dangerous. It can hold the market, send it higher again. I'm just gonna depend on my luck. This gap is really so dangerous. If it can inverse this gap, if it can close below this gap, I'm pretty much confident that I'm gonna get my partial at least. My main target is this low over here, that low. I was expecting this low is going to be taken. Oh man. Yeah. I was too much greedy over here actually. Yeah, it's not going to work. I'll took bit risk. One handle risk is worthy. Just let me finish this trade, okay? This is too much pressure over here. Just don't get confused and don't think a lot of trade over here. Here is just three trade. Just three trade. Okay, one buy, one more buy that didn't actually work. So got stopped out for nearly 8 or 9 handle. I don't remember, something like that. And then I just took another sell over here. Depending on this market structure shift, fair value gap over here, depending on that, I took this sell as well. Ah, oh man, please fall. If it can inverse this gap, I am pretty much confident that I'll get my partial at least. But all I need this gap to close. Body close below this gap, because I'm bit more over leveraged over here, so I can't move my stop loss above this line. So I'm just taking my maximum risk over here. Come on, man, fall. Just just 35 handle partial. Why you are not going to give me that? Okay, even if it doesn't work, I don't care. I'm not gonna hold it anymore. I'm done. Because one time rejected from there, was interested to go higher, didn't go. So one more time it came here and closed this gap 100%. So of course it has a high probability to reverse right now. Yeah. So let's see if it can give me my partial or not. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me my partial. I'll just come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give my partial. Give me my partial. Come on. Come on. I can close my trade while I'm in a trade. So one thing I can do is trailing the stop loss. That's what I'm doing. It's the most strongest gap. I need this gap to be broken. Otherwise, it's not going to work. If this candle doesn't close below this gap, it will never work. Just took a random partial. Come on, come on, fall, 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 fall. Okay, a bit more. Come on, brother. I know you will go. Just a bit more. Just more. Okay, that's good. That's my boy. That's my boy. Now I'm free. And I was in so much pressure over here. And just let me finish this trade, okay? Then we'll talk about the price action. And please don't get confused, okay? Buy, partial, add more, got out, stopped out to the break even. One trade. Buy, got stopped out over here, okay, around that area. Sell, I mean, just I added more, then got stopped out. Sell, holding the trade by taking a partial here, adding more, taking partial randomly, and here I'm just trying to see if it can just keep falling or not. So far made a decent amount of money. I mean, $700. Am I being greedy? I'll close one more contract here. Whether you can hear me? I think you can hear me, okay, guys? Just give me a bit more time. I was not intentionally wanted to enter over here because when I saw this opportunity, I just opened my laptop, computer, and saw this opportunity. I was not able to hold myself without going this straight until this last cap over here. That buy didn't work because I was greedy. I didn't take the partial here. I wanted to take the partial to this last fair value gap. So it was a decent amount of money, but I actually refused to take the partial. Like as you can see here, when it come for the last fair value gap at the first time, I refused to take the partial because I was interested to take the partial to the 50%. So I took all of this pressure. I don't want to see anybody close above the 50% of this gap. Yeah, we can trade until this gap. So my stop loss is bit above. Hope it is going to work. Come on. It should not reverse from this gap again. New week opening gap should be your target. Come on, man. This sell side liquidity is so beautiful. Why you are refusing it? Mhm. Mhm. I don't like this market to work with this gap. However, I don't care. I have already taken most of my partial. Out of 10, I have just 3 left right now. So 7 contract has already been gone. So even if it doesn't work, well, it's okay. It would be awesome if it could trade this gap. That could be awesome. And I could simply hold the trade until the new week opening gap over here. I could do that. She's falling. So why you are resisting? Let me see who is here. Hey Dio, good morning, brother. Tamimi. Oh man, that's good. Add me and then take me. That's cool. I'm gonna take one more partial here. So now it should be to the break even. Tamimi, good morning, brother. Sharada, hey brother, can hear you. Thank you so much. Hey Nish Dictionary, how are you, brother? Hey Chatur, good morning, brother. Sujivan, good morning. Marquis, good morning. Daniel, good morning. Trading in the zone, good morning, brother. Uchuk took more, brother, before market open. Just 4 micro contract left, and my stop loss is already at the break even, so I think I'm safe. So even if I don't get this 2 micro contract off, I think I'll be able to digest all of these losses, even if it provide me some losses. Okay, that's cool. So all of them are gone. Just 2 micro contract. I'm gonna hold it until the until here. It's 2 more micro contract. I'll hold it until there. If it really would love to go over there. Otherwise, I'll just get stopped out to the break even, and like just 2 micro contract is good. Overall, I have made a decent amount of money, I guess. Uh, yep. I think like yeah, it's good. I'm feeling like adding more over here to the 50% of this gap. Like exactly the same logic to hold it until here. So another like 42 handle. Let it go, man. Let it go. So far, it's $800 here. Good. So I was thinking to add more, but I was thinking also that I'm gonna be so greedy. So I didn't do that. The good thing is my risk was 6 handle only. That was my risk. I'll put it there. Just hiding this, I mean, covering this gap over here. That gap. $900. So if it hit my target, I think I'm gonna get another $100. Is it going to be another $100? Let me see. Yeah, it's going to be another $100. So $1,000 is gonna be the profit here finally. Yeah, the next candle is the 9:30 open, so I don't want to take the risk. So if it really would love to go higher by the next candle, I'm not going to take that risk. That is a good trade. So I took the buy from this last fair value gap. My idea was to take the entry from the order block, but I didn't get the chance. So when I got the market structure shift, I immediately with one micro contract, then added three more micro contract, took partial, got stopped out by adding more, got stopped out to the break even. Was expecting that this market is not only going to take this high, going to trade this gap, last gap from the 15-minute chart. So I tried to take another buy, but unfortunately it didn't work. That buy didn't work. Got stopped me out to the break even. Sorry, with a loss, a small loss. So then I saw this market structure shift, fair value gap, took rebuy, add more by taking a partial over here, add more, then took again the partial, like 5 micro contract off, added more, take partial, take partial, take partial, take partial, take partial, and finally that is the partial. So it's a decent amount of money, I think like $1,000. It's a good. But you see, my risk was very limited. Like I just keep adding. So overall $1,000. It's a good trade. Which one I'm going to start my trading? Like this funded? No, I don't think so. I should start with the Eval. Yeah, I'll start with the Eval today's trading. Yes, please don't forget to push the like button, subscribe to our channel if any of you are new. This is the calendar. Tomorrow we have a news around 10. I don't care about this news to be honest, but I really care about Wednesday. So Wednesday morning session is forbidden. You are not allowed to take any trade around the morning session. The only time to trade is 7 to 8:30. That is the only time. And then we have Thursday. It's good. Friday it's good. So only Wednesday morning session we are not allowed to take any trade. Okay. And I was really thinking to add more over here. But it's okay. Let me see. First, let me change the account. LTE. Let's go with the Eval account. Regular trading hour opening gap. It's a huge opening gap, by the way. So this is the closing. This is the opening. That was the target, real target. Lock it. Back to 1 minute chart. First, I want to see this market to come to this new week opening gap. Then, if it can go toward that buy side liquidity over here. So, it has this beautiful buy side liquidity. I'm more interested to see if it can go for this buy side liquidity. So, yeah, there is a, I mean, new day opening gap that has been traded around that area. It's cool, but I really would love to see from here to go toward that buy side liquidity. So, market open started to fall. Don't chase the market. Wait for the buying opportunity either from the 50% of the new week I'm sorry, regular trading or opening gap, or from the 50% of the new week opening gap, or from the low. This is the last line. I think I'll get a buying opportunity. I'm only interested to take the buy. In the meantime, all the sell side has been cleared. All this accumulation, like weekly candle open. How does it work? Like open, manipulation, expansion, expansion toward the buy side liquidity, and then finally close like with the TGIF. So this is how the market works. So I'm more interested to see after the manipulation, market will start to go higher. I'll look for buy, but I'm not asking any of you to wait for me. If you find any selling opportunity, please go for it. I highly appreciate to look for a buy. So I'll look for a buy instead of taking any short of sell. I'll think about a buy. Lower quadrant has been traded. Top of the new week opening gap has been traded. I know this is one of the best order block. Just a bit confused. Should I go for that? Should I go for that? Let me see the stop loss. Okay. No, I'm not going to go for that because the stop loss, I can't cover the low of this order block, which is 45 handles. I'm not going to take this trade. Mm, or what can I do? I can try a buy from here, 30 handle. No, I'll just let this go. Okay. I'm only bullish for this buy side liquidity here. I'm just a bit confused. How can I enter? Okay, I'll just this also order block, but it also didn't give me the entry, so I'm not going to regret. I think it will provide me something good. Trade the upper quadrant of the regular trading hour opening gap. New week opening gap high has been traded. Market is going toward that buy side liquidity. I just need a setup over here. If I find that, I'm gonna take that buy. If I don't find the setup, I'll let the run go without touching it. I'll just let this go. Not interested to use this candle, consecutive candle, just because the volatility. Like from here to here, it's nearly 110 handles. So I'm not interested to take the risk over here. Mm. So Jivan, I was expecting this move down after market open. I was more interested to see exactly around 9:30 market will start to fall, trade the new week opening gap, and then it will start to go higher. But it actually happened before the 9:30 open. So this whole fall happened before the 9:30 open. I was really not expecting like that way. I mean, I was never thinking this will come over here. I was just thinking about this sell side liquidity to be taken. Market will open, go a bit higher, then it will start to fall, and I will catch that sell. I was exactly expecting like that way. But like I was in a trade, so I keep adding over there because I was in a trade and I was able to put my stop loss to the break even. So if I'm lucky and market is keep falling, I'll get my partial. I mean my boom. Otherwise, just I'll get stopped out to the break even because maximum portion of the run has already been covered. So I was really expecting this fall to happen after 9:30. So around 9:30, market will go a bit higher, take some kind of swing high, and then it will start to fall. Or like here, around this area, it will come until this gap over here, and then it will start to fall. But it actually happened before the market open. Bad luck. Hello, I missed this trade. No worries, man. It was not a trade. It was just for me to go and test myself. Okay, so that's why I test this buy and the sell. I just test it. Nothing else, man. Have trading hour changed? No, from 9:30 to 11:30, brother. I was trading that trade was just I was testing myself, brother. Nothing else. AGL low taken. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yep. I think it will start to go higher. 9:30 S&P declines. So comment on media report that it expects to keep interest rate at zero until end of 2027. What what is the impact of this news on the market, brother? Like, is it going to send the market lower? I really don't understand this data relation with the price action. So when this type of news come out, does it really let the market fall or does it want to let the market go higher? Remember, I'm not looking for any short up trade right now. I'm just watching. If I can find some buying opportunity, I'll go for that. Still, I'll let them go. Yeah, it was an immediate reaction, even though it was an immediate reaction. I mean, after violating building the water block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Within the 5 candle, I got the entry. So according to the logic, I should go for this trade, like here to here. I should go for this trade, but actually I'm going for that. I'm going with the 2 micro contract. Gonna put my stop loss over. Even if it doesn't work, I don't care. I'll just go with this. So just covering the 50% of this candle, watching if it can go higher. Otherwise, I'll just get stopped out over here with 2 micro contract. Of course, I'll watch it. If it failed to take this low, I'll watch it. According to the logic, I should go for the trade because it was an immediate reaction. I don't think so it will work. Yeah, just by tick. Now this time it will take me. Okay, the min threshold, I just covered it. The min threshold, it didn't work. 2 micro contract is the lowest amount of money, and it's absolutely, digestible. I just tried it like 2 micro contract. I just tried it by covering the min threshold. It will keep falling. I'll let them fall go, and we'll watch another buying opportunity. Today's market can be a bit consolidation market because if you look at this weekly candle over here, that is an indecisive weekly candle, and then market opened too much higher, like it opened too high, then this market went higher. Now it is trading exactly to the 50% of this weekly body, like the body open to until close, the 50% area is trading, so it can be a bit consolidation. But I think eventually it will go higher and take this buy side limit. That should be the target. Before going higher, if it really would love to come over here, I'll look for another buying opportunity. I'm just watching this water block right now. Even though I got stopped out because covered that mean threshold, we'll watch if it failed to take this low and then give me another buying opportunity above this word, above this box. So for example, if it failed to take this low, closed above this box, I'm gonna take a rebuy over here. This time I'll just figure it out like how I'm gonna put my stop loss. But if this low is taken, I'm not interested to take the buy. I'll let the fall go until here, here, or here, and then I'll look for buy again. It didn't work, so I'm gonna let this fall go here, here, here. Any of these three level is buying opportunity. I'm gonna take that buy. I'm not going to chase this falling knife. So market open started to fall. Not interested to take any sort of sell over here. There. Any of these three line will give me the buy. I'll take that buy. The best case of scenario to take the buy is 22 buy model. If there is a 22 buy model, that is the best thing. There is no order block at all. And I don't think so. There is an inverse gap as well. Okay, so I have only one opportunity to take entry is that 22 buy model. If there is a many market structure shift, buy market structure shift, fair value gap, I'm gonna take that buy with my leverage. Okay, so not some kind of testing or something like that. 50% of the opening range gap hit. Yes, sir. Any buy from here, here, here. 22 buy model. I'm gonna take that with highly confidently. With so much confidence that it's going to work. If it is low probability, then maybe I'll try 1 or 2 micro contracts. Just small. Leverage. If it works good, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna get stopped out with a small amount of loss. Keep falling, not gonna touch it. I can't use the inverse gap. I can't use the order block. I have only one opportunity, and that is 22 buy model. So if there is a 22 buy model, I'm gonna take that trade. If there is no 22 buy model, I'm not going to take that trade. I would love to also see if there is any opportunity from 15 seconds chart. If there is any opportunity from 15-second chart, just because of that, I opened that on. New 15-minute candle has opened. However, if anyone has any opportunity to watch the 15-second chart, please open that for me and tell me if there is any 22 buy model. Please do that for me, okay? If you see any 22 buy model from 15-second chart, please let me know that. I'm only interested to take the buy. No sell is valid to me. Of course, it can come to this 50% lower quadrant, also the lower quadrant with the new week opening gap, almost around the same level, okay? So it can come over here before going higher again. But any buying opportunity from this line, red line, or this black line, I'm gonna take that buy. So far, I don't see any opportunity except 22 buy model. But if there is any other opportunity, of course, I'll look for that as well. Don't forget to push the like button, subscribe to our channel if any of you are new over here. This trade was just testing. Okay, so I went with two micro contracts. Just if it works good, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna get stopped out. So something like enter over here and close over here. It's kind of like 20-30 handle, I guess. Yeah, something like that. 30 handle, 38 handle, I guess. After a big fall, after a very big fall, it can do a bit consolidation before reversing again, like one, two, three bear candle. Okay, big bear candle. So it can do a bit hesitation at first. Not going to think this buy side liquidity, but at least some retracement is expectable. Okay, so as you can see here, market came here and then respected, like from there to there, came to the 50% area, then fall. Same thing, same expectation over here, here to here. At least the 50% is gonna be the retracement. More importantly, the 618 level. So if it can retrace until that area, maybe after that it will fall. But just watch it. Like from here, you got a buy and you hold the trade until the 50% of this dealing range. How much is it? Is like $140, $14. Good, man, more than enough. But that trade gave me a lot of pressure today. I mean, after a long period of time, I got that pressure today when I was in this sell from here, from this fair value gap. I was in so much pressure because when it came here and my partial level was there, you remember, right? So I was like, oh man, is it going to fall? I was over leveraged, so I was not able to put my stop loss back to the logical level. So I was able to take maximum 1 or 2 micro contract risk. Okay, I'm gonna take this buy. Okay, market structure shift, fair value gap. I'm gonna take this buy, but I really don't know how to take this buy. I think here, let me try.
Order
Yeah, I think
filled.
it's the buy, and that's the sell stop. Sell stop is below this breakaway gap. That is the breakaway gap, entry gap. I will try to take some partial in the meantime if it provide me that opportunity. Otherwise, this is the first buy for today. Okay, the real buy from 15-second chart. From 1 minute chart, still I don't see anything. I really don't know how to connect, calculate how much it has provided. Okay, let me see actually. 28,6,467. 28,467 is my entry. 28,467. 28,467. That is the entry. Stop loss is going to be like, first let me see if it stop me out. 422. Let's see if it can stop me out because I just covered this breakaway gap. So I think I'm safe. If it doesn't work, then this is gonna be the first, losing trade for today. I mean, the confident entry market structure shift, which is really so beautiful. So came to the breakaway gap here, this candle high, this candle low, and trade that. Let's see if it can go through this. Okay. So stop loss is 422, 422, 422. Okay. So that is the stop loss. It's 44 handle. That's good. So my partial is going to be exactly at 559. 559 sell limit. Not like that way. I'll take a small partial here again. At first, I'll try to take it here. It's a decent amount of money. I think like 67.33. So nearly 66 handle. That is good. I'll try to take next partial over here around that area. And I'm gonna put my stop loss to the break even. But before that, I'm gonna trail my stop loss. So it's gonna be below this. Sell stop, sell stop, sell stop. Gonna cross it. So mitigated the loss. I mean, 449 is the stop loss right now. 449, 449, 449. Yeah, something like this. This is the stop loss. So 18 handle, something like that is stop loss. If it doesn't work, good. If it works, I'm just covering the order block, the lowest down close body close candle that has traded this fair value gap. So I'm just covering this order block over here. I don't care if it will work or not, okay? But I just covered the stop loss. So it has provided over 20 handle. Let's see how much it can provide me. From 1 minute chart, I have nothing over here. So I'm not able to take any sort of partial around that area, or sorry, any kind of entry over here from the 1 minute chart. So I used this 15-second chart to take my first trade from this 22 buy model market structure shift, fair value gap, breakaway gap, lowest down close body close candle, order block, trade it here, trade it here. Can it go higher? If it doesn't, stop me out to the with that small loss. I'm gonna take that loss over here. So this is so far my trade looks like right now, something like this. And it is rejecting from the top of this new week opening gap. I think it will stop me out.
Stop field.
Still survived, I guess. I don't know how many contract do I have. I think it took me. I think it has taken me. Okay, so here trail my stop loss by covering this order block, just the order block from 15-second chart. If it doesn't work and stop me out, I have to accept that things. But I think it will. It was a decent trade from 15-second chart at least. It was a very nice trade, to be honest. So I'll try to hold the trade until here because I have just one contract left. If it really doesn't stop me out, I'll try to hold this trade until that gap. Otherwise, I'll get stopped out to the break even. I'm not the break even with that small loss. It doesn't show over here. It should show over here. However, where did I take the entry? Okay. So my bad. My bad. I didn't switch the account. It was my funded account. So where I have already made $1,000 profit, I've already taken that same entry in the same account, and I'm now in some losses over here.
Stop
My
field.
bad. So I forgot to switch the account here. It should not be that account. It should be F. And this is really so much pressure. So many things over here. So LTFE. It should be that account. I don't know how much did I take loss over here. Come on. Why did I take that entry from that area? No sell is valid. I'll let all the fall go and I'll go for the trade. Yeah, I took the entry actually to this account. Yeah, like $100 is gone. That's cool. $100 is gone. Now I have to be very careful about the accounts. It will keep falling. I'm gonna let it fall. How far? Maybe here, and then give me the buy. I'll take rebuy over there again. Anytime it will give me the buy, I'll take that buy. Come to this 50%, good. Then buy, good. Came here, then buy, good. I'm gonna take that. You don't need to force the market from 15-second chart, to be honest. But the beauty of this 15-second chart is you will be able to put your stop loss very small, a very small stop loss. Otherwise, wait for the 1 minute chart. From 1 minute chart, there is nothing, simply nothing yet. So if you are trading like from the 1 minute chart, still you have nothing. You don't need to force the trade with the 15-second chart. So if there is anything from 1 minute chart, I'll of course tell you that. But the market is going to fall, keep falling, keep falling, keep falling. I don't care, man. I'm not gonna chase the sell. I will keep looking for the retracement and I'll look for the buy. If there is any buy, good, I'll go for that. If there is no buy, good, I'm not going to take any trade. This is my last zone. If this market really would love to go higher, that should be the last zone. When this zone is broken, I'm like neutral. So after reaching to this zone, if it doesn't reverse, I don't think so. It's gonna be easier for me to trade rest of the day because it's gonna be a consolidation, a big consolidation over here. So last trade actually was in funded account that I have already made $1,000. So I lose the $100 from that $1,000. It's good, man. Like, luckily, I I didn't messed up with huge amount of leverage. Watch this candle. Look at this candle from the hourly chart. Compare with all other candles. This 1 hour candle is kind of like 335 handles so far, which is going to close after 2 minutes. So don't try to chase the sell. This is my last line for the reversal. So I want to see the reversal from this area. Not reversal, at least the retracement. At least the retracement. Otherwise, it can be a bit consolidation. Even I don't want to see the next candle. That means this candle to close below this black line. I don't want to see this to close below this black line, to be honest, or below this box. Why? Because from 15-minute chart, this is referring from the daily chart. So I want to see this 15-minute chart is going to respect the daily new week opening gap. 50, I mean, the lower quadrant is going to be respected. So this candle, I'm expecting to close above this gap. I mean, not above this gap, above this zone. This is my last fall falling line, last line here. That means I was confused, is it going to reverse here, reverse here, reverse here? This is my last line. If it doesn't reverse from here, I don't think so it's worthy to trade this market anymore. Some portion of this new week opening gap I'm expecting to be open. Some portion of this gap should be open. I'll get the breakaway gap in that case of scenario. Otherwise, if it really would love to close it, that is gonna be another very tough moment because no buy is valid while the market is just below the new week opening gap. It is always better to leave some portion gap open. That's why I'm saying this is my last line for the fall. And then the market will start to go higher again. So I'm gonna take rebuy from this 15-second chart. If this high is going to be shifted, I'm gonna take the rebuy over here. Okay, I have already got the market structure shift. All I need just a fall a bit to the gap. I'm gonna take the buy
Order
from this
filled.
gap. Stop loss is going to be just below that low, which is going to hit it. Maybe I didn't. Okay, okay, I got
Stop
a stop out.
filled.
Another buying opportunity I saw from the 15-second chart, market structure shift, fair value gap, that didn't work. And this time I think I took it from the from the eval account. Market structure sheet, fair value gap. I tried it, it didn't work. How much did I take the loss? 359. I'll go for one more trade in this account, one more buy. If it doesn't work, I'll switch the account to another account so that I'm not going to force everything by this account. So I'll try another account if it doesn't work over here. I can stop over here, but I'm not counting this trade as my trade. It was just a testing thing. So I don't really care because I mean this trade. That trade was good. Of course, from 15-second chart, not from 1 minute chart. From 1 minute chart, still there is nothing. Simply nothing. It's just keep falling. That's all. Oh man, I really wanted to see this gap to open a bit here. It didn't leave anything open over there. Come on. You will wait patiently over here, okay? No need to force the market. Just simply wait, wait, and wait. Keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting for the beautiful setup, and that is 22 buy model. If you get that from 1 minute chart, go for the trade without any kind of hesitation. You don't need to force the market. You don't need to do anything over here. Like it is falling, let the fall go. Don't touch it. Simply don't touch it. If you would love to trade like 15-second chart, you have the experience in that type of scenario, man, you can go for that. But if it is your first time to trade the 15-second chart, don't push the button from the 15-second chart. It's too difficult to track the market from the 15-second chart. It's too fast market. So fast market. So no need to force the market. From 1 minute chart, is there any buying opportunity until now? No buying opportunity. Please don't force the market. Okay, that is the regular trading or opening gap low. So the whole gap is going to be closed. As you can see here, Friday market closed there. Monday 9:30 open here. That was the regular trading or opening gap. The whole gap has been closed. Not bad. Actually, I don't need all other price action over here. Just this is more than enough. Have some sell side here. Does it target this sell side limit? I can't take the sell by the way. Even if it target that. This is going to be the last trade for this account. Then I'll switch my account to another account. This high is going to be shifted. I'm going to enter over here. Not going to
Order
wait for the
filled.
market structure shift, anything, nothing. Just shift it. I'm going to trade, enter over there. Stop loss below this down close candle after this shift. If it doesn't work, I'm just done with this account over here. This high shifted, I entered over there. It will not work. I'll just switch my account to another account. That's all. I think I should put my stop loss bit lower, but it's okay because either way I'm going to switch the account. So like it didn't hit my stop loss. I just covered this gap over here, that specific gap, just a bit lower because of the week. I was afraid about the week. Okay.
Stop filled.
So this didn't work. So I'm not gonna take any trade to this account anymore. It has enough losses for today. I think yeah, $600 something like that. It's an eval account, so I'm not gonna take any other trade over here. I'm going to switch to my another funded account and I'll just stay over here. I'll wait for the best opportunity. If I get that, I'm gonna take that trade. Otherwise, I'm gonna let that go. Okay, no forcing market, nothing at all. Simply keep waiting for the trade. There is a setup. I'll go for that. If there is no setup, I'm gonna let the market go without touching it. I'm not interested to catch that falling knife. That's all. From 1 minute chart, there will be a beautiful setup. I'm gonna take that buy. I'll try 2 times with this funded account. If it works, good. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna let this go. That loss from the evil account. Good. Force the market a bit from the 15-second chart, but I think it's okay. We'll be able to mitigate that loss next day, tomorrow. Even if it doesn't work today, I have always tomorrow if I'm not dead. From 1 minute chart until now, there is no trade. There is no setup. This swing high is not valid for shifting market structure from 1 minute chart because they are the sideways candle. So sideways candle high is not valid for shifting market structure. You can try, but I don't think so. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's not a good idea in my opinion. Previous day low at 28.2 on 2. Yes, sir. That is the previous day low. Bro, stop buying till sell side is swept, please. If you don't feel to take the buy, let it go, man. I'm doing my thing with my account, so what's wrong, brother? I will go for another buy with this funded account if I find the opportunity. I'm just not interested with this high to be honest because it doesn't look like a beautiful swing high to me. So maybe I'll miss the trade, but it's okay. Because this is the funded account, I'm not gonna take that risk. I need something very beautiful, then I'll look for the buy. Some of you are thinking about this low as your sell side liquidity. You can of course think like that way. To me, the sell side has already been taken. All of the sell side liquidity has already been taken. So market has already cleared the sell side liquidity. It has closed the new week opening gap. It has closed the regular trading or opening gap. Every single job is done over here. So if this is your sell side liquidity, you can hold it as long as it's not going to be taken. You can hold your buy. You can try the sell. I'm not thinking about this. This is not my sell side liquidity. So I don't care. Even if it doesn't, sorry, even if it take it, good. If it doesn't take it, that is also good to me. It's not my sell side liquidity. I just marked it for, just to see the low over here, relatively equal lows over here. This low is not my sell side liquidity because of the daily chart. Look at this. This low is the previous day low, and that low was the lowest low that has cleared the liquidity. That means if it take this low one more time, it will keep falling. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to see the fall without going higher. Today is not Tuesday. So if it was Tuesday, then maybe I could look for. I think I'll miss the trade, but it's okay. I'm not gonna take this buy because it doesn't look a good swing high to me for shifting market structure. So I'm gonna let this go. Yeah, I'm gonna not going to take it because it's not a swing high, good looking swing high to me. So I didn't want to use it as a market structure shift. Maybe it will work, maybe it is not going to work. I don't care. I'm not gonna take this buy. Either way, I think it was going to stop the, hit the stop loss. Let me see. Even if it works, I don't care. I'm not gonna take this buy because it's not a swing high to me. It's just the sideways candle. So I don't like this type of sideways candle. Okay, it didn't work. So I was good not to take that buy by believing in that specific swing high for shifting in the market structure shift. It will keep falling. I'm gonna let the fall go. I just don't want to see this low to be taken because if this low is taken, the rest of the day market will simply consolidate, like up and down, like this way. It will do like this way, and I won't be able to participate in that consolidation. So I will have nothing to do except watching the consolidation. Can't take the sell because I'm not interested to chase the market or like catching the falling knife. Waiting for the setup, I'll get it, I'll take it. From 9:30 to until now, there was not even a single buying opportunity. I don't see any selling opportunity as well. But some of you can maybe find the selling opportunity. I don't see any either way. Yeah, until now there is no selling opportunity I can see. Even if I were bearish and maybe I was looking for a sell here, I don't see any selling opportunity around that area. Not even a single one. So I'll see. Wait and wait and wait. All I don't want to see this low to be taken. That's all. If this low is taken, it's gonna be difficult for me to trade rest of the days because it has a high probability to do the consolidation previous day low. That's the problem. So even after taking this low, market will start to go higher. I won't be in that run. I'm not going to participate in that run because after taking this low, it should keep falling. And so far, this is a really big candle. Yeah, it's 500 handle candle. Even the Friday candle was nearly, sorry, the Friday candle was 522 handle candle. The Friday candle. It was a big candle. And today's candle so far is kind of 533 candle. I have 3 handle candle. So it's bigger than this candle. And see the any logic to take the sell. However, if this high is going to be shifted, I'm gonna take the buy from the fair value gap. Any short of fair value gap over there, I'm gonna take that buy. If this high is shifted, because this is a valid swing high for shifting market structure to me. Otherwise, I'll just let this go. Again, from 1 minute chart, after the market open, until now, there is no trade. It's kind of other days where actually we have a lot of consolidation. Sorry, we keep waiting, and finally we get the entry around the lunch hour or about the last hour, like 11, after 11, we get the opportunity. I think today is gonna be like that type of day. We have to wait until the last moment, and then maybe around the lunch hour, we are going to get the opportunity. Guys, this is so obvious that market is going to take this low, right? Previous day low. Listen to me very carefully. If this low is taken, you will never get an opportunity to trade this market. If this low is taken, if market fail to take this low, you will get a beautiful buy. Just watch it, okay? And build your confidence like that way. Oh man, it's not going to take that low. You have to believe like that way because market is going to build the support over here. The retail trader, they're saying that old low is going to build a support over here. This is going to be a beautiful support zone, and then market will start to retrace. That retracement they are going to enter, then market will fall, take this sell side liquidity. I need that retracement without clearing this low over here. By like this way, if it just simply take this low, what is going to happen? All of these sellers, see these sellers are going to be profitable because they're going to target this low over here. So they are going to be profitable over here. And market is not interested to make them profitable. So it has to go higher. It has to let more people to enter over here to take the buy. And then it will take the sell side liquidity because they will start to move their stop loss lower and they will take the swing high and then they will stop them out. They will get stopped out over here. So without clearing this sell side liquidity, it has to go higher. Now the up run can be until here, I don't know. But there should be some kind of up run, even though I should not frame any buy while the market is below the new week opening gap. So if you ever see like market is very near to the previous day low and you're thinking this is going to take that low, don't think like that way at first. It can of course take that low, but you should not think like that way. Every single daily low is a liquidity level. Okay, that level is an old low. Market is going to build the liquidity over there, making strong support over there. Think like that way. See, the low is very near. It's just doing this type of scenario. People are entering over there. Why? Because they are seeing its support. This is a support area. It's not a line. It's a zone. This is a support zone. This zone over here, it's a very beautiful support zone. So people are entering around that area so that they can they can be profitable over here. And then market will start to go higher, not unlimited of time. Maybe this last gap could be the beautiful target, and then it will fall again. So I need that retracement at first, then fall, take this low. Without retracement, if it take this low, there is a high probability it's gonna be consolidation or it will keep falling. Just simply keep falling. Without any kind of direction, it will just keep falling. The best thing is not to take this sell side liquidity, go higher. That is the best. Worst is it will take this low, then it will go higher. That is the worst case of scenario. Because if this old low is taken, there will be a bit small retracement before taking this low one more time, and there will be a trap. And like I have nearly 0% possibility to avoid that trap. From 1 minute chart, from 9:30 to until now, there is not even a single trading opportunity. A valid swing high for shifting market structure. Look at this ES. ES is over here, see, around that area. It's not even near to this low or that low, whatever you say. It's not even near to this line. Yeah, why I'm bit bearish, but this is the same low we are talking about. Okay, so something like this low. That is the low. No, that not that low here. I think that is the low we are talking about right now for for NQ. Yeah, of course it can do the SMT as well, but I'm not appreciating anything over here. Instead of that, I'm more interested to see the buy run right now. So I have the SMT. Look at this SMT. This is one of the beautiful best SMT over here. See this low, that low. All I need this high to be shifted. That's gonna be the A plus setup for me. The only problem is I'm gonna take the buy while market is below the new week opening gap. That is the only problem. As this is my funded account, I'm gonna wait for the best setup. If it is not the best setup, I'm not gonna take this trade. Okay. So first I wanna see this high to be shifted. before taking the buy. If this high is going to be shifted, I'm gonna take this buy with a fair value gap. However, if you wanna take the sell, please go for it because like this is a bearish market. So you think like I'm gonna chase the market, go for it, brother, because I don't want any of you to miss the opportunity to get the boom. Maybe you took the sell here to here. It's nearly 70 handles. So I don't want you to miss the trade. So if you see the sell, please go for it. By the way, the SMT is gone. There is no SMT left. So yeah. Mm. Okay, this low has taken just by a tick. Now it can simply do the consolidation. It can just keep falling. I have no idea what is going to happen now. It has a high probability to keep falling right now without going higher. This is not a price action we are interested to enter. We would love to enter like this type of price action: retracement, fall, retracement, then fall. Like without the retracement, like this type of fall, I'm not able to enter in this type of fall. I need the retracement, then fall again, take the liquidity. If it doesn't happen like that way, very difficult for me to trade. Buying is like very tough right now. Like any kind of buy is kind of 0% possibility to work, unfortunately. I was just thinking about the obvious liquidity. Unfortunately, it's also not going to leave that obvious liquidity. Like a tick below the sell side, then will go higher. It doesn't look like that it's going to build that as well. Like so far, it didn't close. The body didn't close below this line. So if the body doesn't close, then there will be an hope. If the body close below that line, there will be no hope left for me. Either it's gonna be the consolidation or it will keep falling without the retracement. And if it keep falling, I have no idea how long it will keep fall. Let me see from the daily chart if I say get something from there. Yep, it can target this. It can target this daily bullish gap. Now it has 0% possibility to go higher. That's an old regular trading or opening gap that's not been closed yet. Now we'll see either it will consolidate or it will just keep falling. If it keep falling, same thing. No way to enter into this market because it is a falling knife. Don't touch it. But if it start to consolidate, that's gonna disaster because you will try to take entry and it will just keep stopping out. If it enter into the consolidation zone after a big fall, big up run, there is a high probability to be consolidated. I don't know. How can I enter over here? If you ask me from 9:30 to until now, there is no trade. I'm not thinking that if I were in that trade and I didn't close the trade, it would be another awesome run. I'm just thinking like that way. From here to here, it's nearly 450 handle. So if I let one runner to go, it will be another $900 just by one micro contract. Have this new week, I mean, regular trading or opening gap from long time ago that's still been open over here. And I have this daily bullish gap. I really don't know which one is going to be targeted. See, previous day low has taken, still there is no reaction. This is what happened. If it really would love to keep falling, it just keep falling. And when the previous day low is taken without the retracement, like if there was a retracement here, if there was a retracement, I could start to frame a sell around that area by targeting maybe the lower quadrant 50% or the next daily bullish fair value gap, because there has the retracement has already been done, but unfortunately it didn't give me the retracement and just keep falling. So without taking any entry, I have to let all of them go. For the first time I will enter to the sell, it's going to be a losing trade. I believe that a lot of you have faced this problem, lot of you. So wait for the buy setup. Until now, is there any buying opportunity? No, not even a single buying opportunity. Until now there is not even a single buying opportunity. So yeah, you have to accept that. So you see those people, if you are like looking for a buy and you are waiting for previous day low to be taken, see this happened. You can't look for the previous day low as your target. You can't do that. I mean, sorry, you can't think that after taking previous day low, it will start to reverse. You can't think like that way. That is a wrong concept. I know, like you will start to argue, ICT told that, ICT did blah blah. It is possible if it is Tuesday. Except Tuesday, previous day high, previous day low has no importance in this market. Simply no importance. So if you're looking for a buy, you have to wait for, you should not wait for previous day low to be taken. It can't happen. It is not going to happen. Now I'm like paralyzed. I can't do anything over here. I'm still watching. I'm forcing the market to give me just some kind of reaction, maybe from here, maybe from there. I'm also not confident about that because maybe this that is also not going to happen. It will just keep falling until the next daily bullish fair value gap. Maybe. Or it will just simply consolidate. Okay. If it falls into the consolidation zone, that means like after coming here, you will see that suddenly the market came here. Then you will start to think a buy, it will come here. You will start to think sell again, it will come here. Like take this high, take this low, take this like this way. If it fall into this zone, you are doomed. That means your account is gone. I hope guys you are getting some insight over here. Previous day high, previous day low is important on Tuesday. Except Tuesday, they are not important. I said don't break it like that way. I'm trying to break it for you guys. Like if it was Tuesday, I would never think about a buy, except as long as it was not going to take the previous day low, which was over here. If it was Tuesday, I would wait until this low to be taken, then I will start to look for the buy. But if it is not Tuesday, you can't simply think that previous day low is taken, now it will go toward the previous day high. You can't think like that way. So World New Week, I mean regular trading or opening gap 50%. Can it give me some reaction from there? I'm not sure about that, by the way. Don't touch the falling knife. I'm also here. I'm waiting for a setup with my funded account. Still not pushing the button. I'm not chasing the market. For the first time, you'll think that I'm gonna chase the market. It will go against you and it will stop you out and you will just simply blow your mind. What is going to happen, man? What is happening? Why it's not going to fall anymore? You'll think like that way. So wait for the buy setup. If you don't see the buy, don't take the buy. But if you are not allowed to take the sell, even if it is a big fall, you are not allowed to take the sell. If you can if you can understand this logic, you will can understand a lot of things, brother. If you don't understand that logic, then you are done. That is the previous day low. This line was the previous day low. So after taking that line, market has already fallen nearly 137 handle, and it will maybe close and it will come here maybe. So you are looking for a buy, previous day low is taken, and you are seeing this market is keep falling. If there was a retracement, I promise you, brother, if there was a retracement, just a retracement, I would start to look for sell, and even after clearing this low, I would keep looking for the selling opportunity. Because in that type of scenario, I was not going to chase the market. I was just participating after the retracement. As the retracement is not done yet, I'm not able to take any kind of participation over here in this fall. If you can understand this, good. If you don't understand this, that is also good. Trade the regular trading or opening gap lower quadrant. Old regular trading or opening gap lower quadrant. Let's see. Why you're talking about buy in this big bear market? Because you can't take the sell. Yeah, you can let the buy go, but we will wait for the retracement, then you look for the sell again. Otherwise, no sell is valid. So yeah, you can let the buy go because this is a very, I mean, extremely bearish day. You can let the buy go, retracement go, and then try to take the sell while the retracement is done. Does it make any sense? Good morning, Jamie. Looking for 15-second breaker. You can. This is kind of some area where we should not enter. Okay. Mark the last fair value gap. I think it's broken already. We need to take it out previous day low before. Yeah, that is all I was talking about. See, like you are waiting for previous day low to be taken, then you are expecting the market will reverse. No, it is not going to happen today. If it was Tuesday, there was a high probability, not on other day. Except Tuesday, that logic has no value, simply zero value. 28024 is old daily low, possibly next target. 28024. 28024. Why I marked that on then? Yeah, that's the daily. 24 is old daily low. Oh, okay. So you're talking about this low over here, I guess. That low. It can be. I'm just watching this regular trading or opening gap from long time ago. That specific gap. If it can give me some kind of reaction over here, any of the line, lower quadrant, 50%, upper quadrant, any of this line, if it can give me that. Otherwise, it will keep falling and I will have nothing to do. So far, it is respecting the lower quadrant. Good to see that. But I need to wait for the model. If there is no model, there is no trade. Luckily, I got that low, like six handle risk. That's why I went with 12 micro contract trade at the beginning, like before the market open. So in this account, I had a day like the first day I was a bit green over here. Today I've taken some losses to this Eval account. I really don't care, man, because so far it's like I will try to mitigate them. It's an Eval account. I will try to mitigate them. And the funded account, like here, this account first day I have traded here with $500, and I'm gonna stop over there. I just stopped over there. And this account, like one day, I just took that huge amount of loss because I didn't notice. But other days are good. Like it should be $1,000, but mistakenly I forgot to switch the account to while I was taking the trade. So I just took a loss over here. But that was good trade. I started with 5 micro contract because my stop loss was just six handle. Okay, just the six handle. Then I added five more, then two more, took some partial, add more, took some partial, add more. Like this way I went until $1,000 profit over here. That was a good trade at the beginning. Still now there is no opportunity for me to take buy. I'm just specifically draw those people's attention. Those people think that if you are looking for a buy, wait for previous day low to be taken. What did I say? If this low is taken, there is two type of scenario. Either the market will keep falling. That is the first scenario. I'm not able to enter over there. The second case of scenario, it's going to be a consolidation. And if it started the consolidation, that's going to be doomed. That means I'm going to blow my account. Or like most of the people will blow the account because it's not going to work. There is no reversal. If the previous low is taken, there is no reversal. Simply no reversal. That is all I was trying to draw your attention. I hope it will make some sense, guys. Like if you were here to prove me wrong or prove yourself right, there is no need to stay over here because I'm not trying to prove something here. I'm just trying to explain you when you should look for previous day high, previous day low. Why? When it is important. Just on Tuesday. Except Tuesday, not 100% of the time, not every single Tuesday, but 90% Tuesday actually works like that way. Previous day low is taken, target the previous day high. Doesn't need to clear the previous day high, maybe until the 50% of the daily range. Previous daily range, 50% could be the more than enough for you to profitable. Except Tuesday, any other day, previous day low, previous day high is not important at all, except Tuesday. Friday, previous week high is important. Previous week low is important, not previous day. Previous week high, previous week low is important on Friday, depending on a lot of other things. Okay. Except that previous high, previous day high, previous day low has no importance on this market. How did I know that? If you take this line, it will just keep falling. Either it will keep falling or it will be consolidation. I can be wrong. Maybe it will be reversal. Sometimes it happens. But most of the time, either it keep falling or it start to consolidate. See, it just keep falling. However, it has closed the regular trading or opening gap, old regular trading or opening gap. So let's hope for the best and let's see if it can provide me some reaction, man. Come on, I need some reaction. Not simply going to take the entry. I will wait for the setup at first. If there is a setup, I'll take the buy. Otherwise, I know that it will keep falling until the next PDRA. Where is the next PDRA? This is the next PDRA. So after coming here, I'm confident to take buy again from that gap. I'm more confident to take the buy again. As long as it's not coming to the next PDRA, which is over here, any kind of buy is low probability. It has a high probability just to keep falling. Does it make any sense to you? Did you find anything today after open? No, sir, I didn't, says Sharma. Not even a single trade from 1 minute chart. Yeah, I tried like 15-second chart. That is bullshit. I mean, of course, you can let them go. But from 1 minute chart until now, there is simply nothing. Guys, if you want, I can make another giveaway actually. Uh I can make another giveaway another next Friday, okay? If you want, guys. So let me know. Do you want another giveaway? I'll start just let me know, okay? Over here. Neither me. I have closed the day. Hey RP, how are you, brother? If you're really interested, please write it down, okay? To the comment box. Should I do another giveaway? 50K Lucid account, of course, pro account, because most of the people love to finish their pass the account within 1 day. They don't like the consistency rules. So that's why I'm gonna do the pro account if I do. I love flex account by the way. So all of my funded account or all the account I'm trading, they're the flex account. See if Lucid 50K flex account. That is the flex account. The other accounts, they're also flex account. All of them are the flex account. Flex account. The Eval flex account. Flex account. But yeah, most of you actually like the pro account. If any of you are interested about I mean the Lucid account, please make sure you have used the code T2 Wizard. I love them because their payout is too fast. Like you will request within 5 minutes, you will see the money is in your bank account. I mean in your account, work market account. Maximum it will take 5 to 10 minutes. That's I love them. So fast payout. I'm not saying for me, I'm saying for you guys. Like if you're interested. Even you don't need to build the buffer. If you can make like $500, I'm sorry, 5 winning days on the Flex account, you'll be able to request the payout. Minimum $500. You'll be able to request the payout. Okay, let's see if anyone is interested. Okay, Dio, only you are interested, man. Yeah, that's nice, but only for real viewers. Okay, I'll do that for the real viewers only. Hey, Sujivan. Yes, if you are not on, okay, I think you guys are talking about yours. So if it doesn't give me from here until it is not reaching here, I will have no opportunity to take entry in this market. If it doesn't happen from here because it has closed old regular trading or opening gap. So either it has to give me the retracement from here, or I have to wait for this market to come here before taking any sort of buying opportunity. I want to draw your attention here as well. Like market open, this is the first hourly candle, this is the second hourly candle. It's just falling. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. As long as it's not retracing, don't touch it. This look like that way. This is the way it's look like over here. Regular trading hour, electronic trading hour. Okay. And if you go to the 15-minute chart, look, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven bear candle. It's not usual price action. It's unusual price action. So don't try to touch it. You wanna chase the market, go for it. But I highly appreciate if you don't touch it. This 1 minute candle is 71 handle. Come on, man, what is happening? The great fall has already started. I am not going to accept that. The great fall should start after September. Still, I have 1 month to go. Like the August, this is the July, almost finishing the July. So it has to wait until at least September before the great fall. So I'm not gonna accept this fall right now. Why you are falling right now? It should not fall right now. Eventually, this is going to be a great fall, but you guys remember I was talking about that, but I still believe that the great fall is not going to happen before September, at least September, and the best is October. If it the fall starts from the October, that is the best case of scenario. And on those great fall, what I'm going to do, I'm in the, for example, I'm in front of my chart, okay, and I saw that this market just retrace a bit. I'm going to enter over here, while the great fall I'm going to expect is going to happen on September. I'm going to remove this regular trading or opening gap low because it didn't give me any opportunity to take the buy. So I'm going to wait for this market to come to this daily gap. That is the next bullish feed area where the market has to go. Otherwise, if it reverses from here, I'm not able to take the buy from there. 27924.50 should be tagged before moving higher as its high or of the daily BC. 27924. 27924. I don't know why you are looking for that. I'm seeing 27875 is the daily BC high. 875. So we have a bit difference inside the time. I'm not able to catch the buy. Even if it started to go higher right now, I'm not able to catch that buy, unfortunately. I think there is a new day opening up or new week opening up, something like that here. That is also broken, like market is below that level. So this is the most logical level to me right now. Without coming here, if it is started to reverse, I'm not able to enter into that trade. Come on, man. Previous low is taken. Still, it's not reversing. See, this is how you are actually not getting the real puzzle of ICT concepts. Why the previous low is not important? First, you have to learn that, and then you have to find out other things. There is specific time to look for the session liquidity. There is a specific day to look for the daily liquidity, daily high, daily low, weekly high, weekly low, something like that. You have very specific time and day to look for them. When I just took the buy here and it's 60 handle, how lucky I am. Actually, I'm not lucky. I mean, you are not lucky, you are unlucky, because you're entering into a market which is highly volatile. Luckily, you got that. But next time when it is not going to work, you will see that you have taken like 60 handle loss. So first give the priority to your loss, then look for the win. How much you are taking risk to get that winning trade. Don't force the market. If it starts to reverse or like not reverse, of course, it's not going to reverse. Retrace from here, I'm not gonna able to enter over here. What the hell, market? Because I can't look for any 50-minute higher time frame point of interest around that area. Like if I have some, I don't have any, I guess. There is a gap, even though there is a gap. Is it, I mean, testing this last gap from 15-minute chart? I'm not able to take the buy. Okay. So even if it is working with this gap, I'm not going to take the buy. Yeah, it is working with this gap. But still, I can't take the buy over here. Swing high, not a best market structure shift, but a good, decent market structure shift. Not going to take the buy. You are good to take the buy if you want. I'm not interested. I need this market to come to this daily bullish gap before taking any short of buy. Otherwise, I can't take the buy. If it's a day without trading, I'm also cool with that. Like after 9:30, still now there is no opportunity, right? From 1 minute chart, there is still no opportunity. So if it is a day where there is no opportunity to take entry, I'm cool with that. But not going to force the market to give me the trade, at least not from 1 minute chart. Dow is bearish, YM is bearish. Sorry, Dow is bearish, ES is bearish. It is showing the bullishness. This I hate you, market. So far, we are reacting to for our BC from May 1st. Okay, so I can see there is a 50-minute gap, so I don't need to mark the 4-hour gap. Hi T2, why can't it reverse from here? Why only retrace? Thank you. Why reversal? Like for reversing, do you really think that a daily candle that has given you in the lower way 800 handle, then it will give you another 800 handle, like another 800 handle. So it's gonna be a 16 handle up and down. Is it really possible? Do you really think like that way? In my opinion, that is not possible. Like if it was here somewhere, okay, around the new week opening gap, so maybe 360 handle, 70 handle, then it reverse acceptable. But reversal from here, it's nearly impossible. Okay, I'm not saying this is not going to happen, but it's nearly impossible because this market has moved already 800 handle. Now it will go again another 800 handle from this low for the buy side liquidity, another 800 handle. I don't believe it. Come on. If it keep going higher, I'm gonna miss all the buy right now. I can't use this old 15-minute bullish gap, unfortunately. This is kind of forcing market. I'm not interested to do that. Yeah, I'm not able to take that. Times like this, I always wait for 5-minute market structure shift before thinking about a buy. I'm not taking any buy over here. It will keep going higher. I don't care. I'll just let this go. I need another fall, another fall, another fall. After a bit retracement, I need another fall until to the high of this daily gap. If it doesn't give me that, I'm not gonna take it. Even though that 50-minute gap is holding the market so beautifully. It's already moved up by more than 175 handle already. Very volatile market. Absolutely, brother. Think twice before take entry around this market. 1 minute candle is nearly 60-70 handle. Just 1 minute candle. Okay, it's 50 handle, like 50, 60, 70 handle, something like that. So think twice before you're taking entry. I mean, this YT model is working so far. But first of all, the gap is above the market structure shift. I'm not able to enter. First of all, that is not allowed to take any entry for me. And the second thing is this reversal. Yeah, if I ignore this thing, this 50-minute gap, it still seems like a random to me. So if it was happening from here and there was a decent setup, maybe I could try that trade. But this one is nearly impossible for me to enter. I'm more interested to see another fall. So I'm gonna let the buy go. Then I'll think if I can find another sell. Yeah, from 2-minute chart, it's nothing. 3-minute chart, nothing. 4-minute chart, nothing. 5-minute chart, nothing. 15-minute chart, trading the bearish gap. Why I didn't notice that? Okay, so it is trading the bearish gap. That's cool. From this high to this low, this is the 50%. Okay, so this dealing range high to low, this is the 50%, 6 on 8 level. So I'm just watching can they reverse from that lines or not, and go and target this line over here, the high of this daily bullish gap. Oh man, I'm feeling so sleepy today. I agree with you, brother. I'm expecting a drop and tag the daily BC and then reverse. Yeah, man. I'm also thinking like that way. I mean, exactly like this way. Like it will come here any of this line, then fall, then come here, and then going to end the day like this way. In between here, the price action is gonna be so difficult, like very difficult price action, something like this. And then finally it come here, then some kind of beautiful run, then again consolidation over there. I'm thinking like this way this market will work. So now the fall is gonna be so difficult to track it. I mean, if I trail my stop loss so fast, it's gonna be disaster. I'm just watching the high and the low, 50%, 6 on 8 level. Remember, not this high. This is the high. This is the low. Actually, if you go on this high, that is also acceptable, to be honest. That is also acceptable because it doesn't look a swing high to me. So, yeah, that should be the high, not this one. My mistake. Sorry. This high to this low, 50%, 6 on 8 level. I want to see this market to reverse any of those lines. Fall again. Okay, not like go higher. Before 11 a.m., there is like 4 minutes left. So let's see. Even though we are inside a macro, I hope I'll find something before the market close. If I don't get it, then I'll wait for the lunch hour. Okay, tap to the 50% of the dealing range. I am appreciating if it fall right now. I can do a small gamble over here, which is aligned with the last fair value gap. So but stop loss is gonna be too big. Enter from here, covering this last gap over here. It is gonna be 63 handles. So I don't think it's so worthy to gamble over there. Like if it was 30 handle, I could do that gamble. Watch how beautifully the 50% is reacting. Okay, just because the stop loss is too big, I'm not taking any trend entry over here. Otherwise, I was thinking like take an entry over here. I'm so much confident this will fall again. Yeah, let's not gamble. Wait for the setup. If it doesn't, then tomorrow is always over here, right? So we can wait for tomorrow. So boring market. Do you trade CRT? No, sir. I don't trade CRT. So volatile market enter with minimum count contract size. Yeah, like two, maximum three micro contract. We have a possible 30-minute CRT bullish potential. I don't trade the CRT, brother. So if you see a buying opportunity, please go for that. I was interested about this retracement, but this level is not so much convincing for me. Yeah, even though that is a 50-minute last cap, but still that is not convincing for me. So if it was happening from here, you'd see that I am already in a trade, in a buy trade. If it would happen from there. So after falling like nearly another 66 handle, if it would happen, I would be in this trade. But as it didn't come to this logical level, even though this is 50-minute last gap, I'm not interested to use this last gap. I'm gonna let the market go without taking it. Instead of taking buy, I'll better wait for a sell. Good morning. Any booms for you today? Yeah, I got a huge boom, but after market open, no, nothing. Before the market open, there was a huge boom, brother. Like $1,000 profit. I'm just interested to take a sell right now. I'm just interested to take a sell, but I need some sort of setup over here. So I'm not simply going to gamble. I'll just wait for a setup, then I'll go for the trade. A new 15-minute candle has opened. So let's see. Also, a new hourly candle has opened. I'm only interested to take the sell right now. You remember at the beginning, I mean, what I was saying, no sell is valid. No sell is valid. Only buy is valid. The buy has created from a certain, I mean, from a level I didn't like. To be honest, I didn't like it. So if it would happen from here, I was in a buy already. Now I'm only interested to take the sell. I'm not interested to take the buy anymore because the retracement to this dealing range high to low from 1 minute chart, 50% has been traded. Bearish gap from the 15-minute chart, 50% has been traded. So can it reverse right now? Reversal for this line to target. I don't need the whole run because it's the 300 handle run. All I need like 50, 60 handle out of this 300 handle. That's more than enough for me to be profitable. Of course, I'm going to get entry with 3 micro contract maximum, but later I will try to add more. If I get the opportunity, I'll add more. Thank you so much, brother. Shikatoni, Shikatoni. Come on, man. Give me something. Only inversion fair value gap and the 22 bear sell model is valid over here to take the entry. No order block is valid over here to take the entry. Either 22 bear model or inversion fair value gap. This is the funded account, so I'm actually waiting for the best setup over here so that I can enter. If it fall like that way, I won't be able to enter. Come on, come on, come on, do something for me. It was easy to make the money over here. After market open, no trade, brother. Story. Not even a single setup. Before the market open, yeah, I did take a trade from a setup, 22 sell model. Did you take any did you get any trade story? My plan is to, like, in this funded made already, you remember that that loss, unfortunately. So like 900 is good. But in this account, my plan is to make like maybe $300 maximum, 300 to $400. That would be awesome. So if I can make $300 to $400 in this funded account, I'm more than happy today. Okay, that's cool, man. You didn't take it. I think you were talking about this buy over here. This buy. I have already talked about that. Like, it was not the valid buy. First of all, the gap was above the or aligned with the market structure shift line. So it's not a valid, 22 buy model to me. And this high also is not valid for me to look for a 22 buy model. Also, this line, this range, or this area was not good to me. I was interested to catch this run from here. If it could come here, I would try to catch that run from the order block, maybe 22 buy model, something. Nothing found to trade. Absolutely, man. Okay, so it has traded the 6 on 8 level of that dealing range. The last fair value cap is just above that. I would highly appreciate if it can touch that last gap, and then I'll think about a sell. I took a sell at 940 candle inversion and targeted opening range gap level 28366. How much was your profit, brother? Boom for you. Who else got the profit today? Who else got the profit today? Look at the reaction of the 6 on 8 level of this dealing range high to low 6 on 8 level. Look at the reaction from there. I didn't take any trades. That's cool, man. I traded 5 evil accounts from Apex, more than halfway to passing now. Okay. So congratulations, Suziban and Shikatoni, both of you, brother. Congratulations for your boom. Now pray for me so that I can catch a sale over here. I highly need a sale just to make 300, $400, something like that. Does it want to come here? Oh man, that's gonna be disaster. I didn't take any trades. 7 cons plus 900, 1900. Okay, so you took 7 micro contract and it was $1,900 profit. Congratulations, that's a big boom. I'm still waiting for a setup for my funded account, brother. Okay, you are also waiting for me. I mean, waiting like me. Let's, let's whoever is not waiting for a trade, please pray for us so that we can get a trade. I'm already preparing for a sell after seeing this beautiful reaction. I'm just a bit confused. Should I actually, this is the best swing low for shifting the market structure, but just worrying about the stop loss. Okay, so how much is going to be the stop loss? I'm just a bit worrying about that. So, for example, there is the gap. Okay, should be the stop loss over here, which is 53 handle. I'm not able to do that. So, I'll take a risk of 30 handle if I get the market structure shift. I think I have to enter with the market order because I don't believe that the sell model will give me the entry opportunity. I don't think so. It will give me the sell entry opportunity with the gap. And okay, there is no gap actually. There is no gap, there is no trade. Otherwise, if the market entered into the consolidation zone, that's going to be disaster. So after taking two losses, I will stop over there simply. If it is already entered into the consolidation zone, it should not do that. But still, if it do that, okay, I'm going to enter. As I entered with two micro contract, I'm gonna put my stop loss above this candle because it's just two micro contract above this candle, and I'll try to add more actually depending on the market condition. Of course, I have to take a partial here. There is no other way. Buy limit. If I see it come back again here, I'm gonna add more over there. I don't know it will one more time it will trade or not, but if it trade it, I'm gonna add more over here from the 50%. Okay. So now it's three micro contract. Stop loss is 40 handle. Unfortunately, bit is still a big stop loss. 40 handle, I don't like it. For me, 35 handle is good. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Not there. I'll try to take the partial here. Get ready to trail the stop loss. Okay. Work on done. That is the 50%. 6 on 8 level is covered. Everything is good. Mm, mm, mm. After 2 minutes, the 50-minute candle is going to close and there is going to be a bullish fair value gap. I love to see the bullish gap over there. If there is a bullish gap, I'll be so much confident about the fall. If there is no bullish gap, then it's going to be difficult. I'm not taking the partial around 1:1, which is 40 handle. I guess here I'm a bit greedy, of course. But if any of you are in this trade, make sure you have taken the partial over here. That should be your partial level. I'm greedy, so I'm going to hold my trade until that line, which I'm expecting this market will fall at least. My target is actually 300 to build. If I can make 300, it's more than good. But unfortunately, the market didn't build the fair value gap from 50 meters. That's a disaster because it is trading the bullish order block. It's like cool. 40 handle with 6. That means $240 loss. Happy. If any of you are in this trade, make sure your stop partial is here around that area. Okay, 1:1 partial should not be avoided. Please don't avoid that. Don't do what I'm doing. Just do what I'm telling you to do. I want to see this gap to be broken. I need to see this gap to be broken. Why I'm trying to take the partial over here? Because that is also the dealing range 50%. Low to high, the 50% is over here. And the last gap is over here, okay? as well as I'm thinking this will keep falling. I'm not thinking this will reverse and go higher. I'm not thinking like that way. I'm thinking this will keep falling. That's why I'm trying to take my highest risk over here. However, when the market has already given me 1 is to 1, I'm going to trail my stop loss above this area just to make sure my stop loss is smaller right now. Okay, so 13 handle. By any chance it doesn't work, stop me out. I'm not going to get a huge loss over here. So far it's 54 handle, more than enough for getting profitable around that area. But I'm interested to hold it until the level I'm expecting it will go. Yeah, I should be bit worrying about this gap, but it has already been used over here. So I don't think so this gap is going to give any sort of retracement. This candle will close, sorry, this candle will close, the next candle will open and build a bearish gap around that area. I'm going to put my stop loss to the break even. If this candle builds just a gap over here, my stop loss will be at the break even. My risk is gone. Okay, so almost like, yeah, you still can see that, brother, you have still 13 handle risk, but like 4 micro contract, sorry, 3 micro contract, 13 handle is $78 risk. So my risk is now $78. I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay, if this candle build a gap over here, I'm going to put my stop loss to the break even. If this gap is going to be built, because this is the gap I want to see to be unfilled. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add more over here. Because I believe this market will keep falling and it will come here. That is the only belief I'm going to do. At least I'm making sure that I'm going to take the partial to the 50% of this dealing range. So even if it is bullish market, I'm going to get the partial. So it's more than happy, right? Like 92 handle partial by one micro contract is going to be $180. I don't think this gap is going to give me any kind of reversal. It can give me the reaction until the 50% of this gap, and I'm going to add more over there. If it give me any kind of reaction, I'm going to add more over there. Otherwise, if it doesn't give me the reaction, I'm simply closing this sell limit or the, like everything. If it really come to this last gap, because if it come to this last gap, I'm not allowed to add more. It can simply reverse. So reversal, I'm not expecting to happen. Okay, so I'm not going to add more, and I'm gonna fail the stop loss right now. Why? Because my level has been traded already. That means the last gap, this is the last gap to this specific leg, 50%. Everything has been traded. Okay, so my stop loss here is now a good area. Already take a partial of 92 handle. Now my stop loss is like around 30 handle. Okay, so for example, it didn't work. Still, I have $300 in my pocket. Simple. It came to the 50% of this dealing range, low to high, and then trade the 50% and the last gap. All I need to see, can it go through this last gap? If it can go through this last gap, I'm going to take the next partial to the low of here, or maybe to the top of this gap. I just don't know. I'll actually put my stop loss above this gap. Not the 30 handle. I'm so sorry. I have to move it above this gap. So it's 16 handle, not the 30 handle. I'm getting bit greedy. I'm cool with that, brother, because yeah, this is the game of the probability. So I'm gonna work with the probability. If I went with the 1 is to 1 micro contract, like 40 handle, I have already closed 2 micro contract, right? 40 handle maximum contract close is almost complete because I took 1 micro contract off around 92 handle. So 1 is to 1, it's simple. Let's try the luck. I don't want to see this gap to be filled 100%. But, but this gap is not been traded around that area. So it can come back again to trade this gap over here. That's why I just moved it a bit higher above this gap. If it doesn't work, man, I'm cool. Okay, not going to cry for that. Either way, my expectation, if it is wrong, then I'm wrong, right? Because I was expecting this market will keep falling. But if it doesn't fall, then either what is the benefit to hold the trade? Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work. Here to here, 6 on 8 level. Here to here, 50% plus last fair value gap. So does it want to keep going higher? Of course, it can do that. I'm not expecting that is going to happen. So I'll keep waiting to see if I can find another selling opportunity. Yeah, it's not $300 like $243, not 300. I was expecting it is gonna be 300, but later I saw this gap, so I was a bit curious to put my stop loss above this. I think it's good. Sometimes taking risk is good. One more thing, here to here, 6 on 8 level, here to here, order block. Look at this. I'm gonna re-enter over here. If the body close below this, I'm gonna re-enter over there. If the body close, okay, this is something I'm waiting for the confirmation. 42 handle. Good. If the body close below this, I'm gonna take re-entry over here. Why I'm expecting this will keep falling. So I'm not interested to see the bull run. If I was interested to look for the bull run, then I would wait for the order block to happen here, bullish order block to take the buy. But as I'm expecting this will fall, I'm looking for the bearish order block to get re-entry over here. Target is this top over here. Six on eight, 50%. All I need to see a body close below this line. If I see that, I'm gonna take the buy. Now, if it doesn't take me, that is bad luck. Watch it, learn it. Body will close. I'll put a limit order over here. If I'm extremely unlucky, I'm not going to get the entry over here. That is all going to happen. Or maybe if it will close up below this candle, in that type of scenario, I won't be able to enter because this is the consecutive order block. The stop loss is gonna be too big. I'm not able to enter over there. Oh man, I think I'm gonna miss this trade. But see how I was in the right side of the market. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, I'm not saying this is going to work, but this is a probability for me. So I'm going to catch that probability. I don't think so I'll get the opportunity to enter, but if it provide me that entry opportunity. I need immediate reaction. With it 5 candle, I have to enter over here. It should not touch this gap because if it touch this gap, I'm not allowed to take this trade. Low rejection, top rejection can start to go higher. Okay, so I should not enter over here. I really don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put my stop loss around that area. I still interested to enter, so I'm gonna take more less risk over here. Where my stop loss is covering the min threshold of this order block. Hope it will take me. I'm gonna enter with one micro contract here from this gap, because if it built the order block and there is a gap, I always have to be very careful to that gap, because that gap can be traded and market can keep falling. So here, three, I just entered from this gap with one micro contract. If I'm extremely lucky, it will take me. If it doesn't, then I'll get stopped out. Like I'm not going to get the entry. I'm just going to go with one micro contract over here. So five handle more risk. Another 180 handle. That is gonna be my target buy limit to the top of this old 50-minute bullish gap. I'm not interested to hold it until here. I'm just interested to hold it until this gap, 50-minute old gap, because previously it has been respected. So maybe it will be respected one more time. Come on, man, go and touch the order block. What is wrong with that? I can be upside over here because low rejection, top rejection. I can be upside over here. That's why my stop loss here, that main trade entry, okay, 3 micro contract entry, stop loss is 27 handle. I'm very much worrying about my stop loss. There is 90% possibility I'm not getting the entry, 90% possibility. But if I'm extremely lucky, maybe I'll get that entry. And if really I get stopped out, I'm going to stop over here, not going to take any other trade. I can't add more over here. I can't do that. Even though this is a gap, which is a highly valuable gap, but I can't add more over here because it has a probability to trade this order block. Highest up close body close candle that has traded this bearish gap after the market structure shift. That was the gap. So I can't add here, but I can add to the low of this order block. I'm also worrying about the being upside. Why? Because low rejection, top rejection, market is interested to go higher. I'm gonna be upside. I'm cool with that because my stop loss is 27 handle. I'm not taking a huge risk over here. 27 handle risk is good. Yeah, one micro contract is 80 handle. That is good also. I mean, you can argue with that, but yeah, overall that is cool. For the first time, it will take this low. I'm not allowed to re-enter over here with this order block if this low is taken. If this low is taken, for the first time, this low will be taken. My stop loss will be at the break even. By closing this sell limit, it will be at the break even. That low is taken. Look, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna put my stop loss to the break even. Maybe, brother, it will fall. Okay, now it will go ahead, trade this order block, and then fall. I don't care. The liquidity has taken already. I'm not able to hold this trade anymore. The last gap has given the reaction already. Next time it is going to give me the reaction. It means that it's not interested to fall right now. It's gonna be consolidated for a bit more time. I'm not interested to fall into that trap. I should take a bit risk over here, but I'm not taking that risk as well, even though it is one micro contract. Risk means I have to put my stop loss above this candle. Actually, I can take this risk, small risk above this candle, just for like 7 handle. If it is a losing trade, I'm gonna lose $1,400 from my profit. Remember that profit? From that profit, I'm going to lose $14 only. Only $14. I'm cool with that. I'm not allowed to pyramid the trade around that area as long as this gap is not going to be broken. If this gap is broken, still I'm not allowed to like add more. But still, if I want, I can do that. I don't want to do that. This last gap now needs to be broken with speed without any sort of retracement. Now, for the last time, it wanna take this high and then wanna fall, I'll get stopped out. I should not move my stop loss, but still I took 7 handle risk because it's just one micro contract. So even if it is a loss, I'm gonna get $14 loss, just $14 loss. For example, if I can cover like this high of this candle over here, high of this candle, that is absolutely safe because that is 40 handle. I'm not going to take that risk to be getting upside again after taking this low, respecting this last gap. So either it will keep falling or I'll get stopped out. Okay, I have decided not to take even the $14 loss, not even the $14. Okay, it's gonna be just zero. Let's see how many handle it can provide me. Yeah, good. Just zero. If I was able to enter from the order block, man, I would never put my stop loss to the break even. But unfortunately, like I didn't get the entry from the order block. But the main thing is you are seeing that I'm not in a wrong side of the market. I'm in the right side of the market. So as long as I'm in the right side of the market, I don't care about anything. Ah, why this candle need to come here, stop me out, and then fall, and then close below this last gap? Come on. What the hell, man? Seriously? I could add more here now. Come on, brother. Tapped to the 6 on 8 level. Not thinking this is going to reverse. It is going to fall, but I'm not in the trade. Now, this is absolutely a bad luck. $246. Come on. Any of you are in this trade, man? Is there anyone who is in this trade? Does your funded account have a trailing drawdown? No, sir, I don't have. What is your favorite movie? Shawshank Redemption, Forrest Gump. These two are the best actually. Then Green Mile, I love that movie as well. Man, you are a beast. Why you are saying that, man? Love your teachings. Thank you so much, brother, for that compliment. Man, I'm regretting. Okay, why I moved it. Oh, it is not my fault. It is market's fault. If I were here in this trade, if it wouldn't stop me out, I would have already add more over there. Oh man, I'm feeling so frustrated now. I was really afraid to lose $14. Really, I'm not believing myself. Even I had already the profit over here. So if I would lose like another $14, it doesn't matter. Oh shit. It's okay. Jamie, you 390 profit. Congratulations, brother. You got that. I'm happy now. Don't close the trade, man. As long as it's not tapping to the top of this gap, don't close the trade. Make sure your stop loss is at the break even, but close your trade if you want, then close to the top of this gap. That is the most logical level this market has to come. I believe it will come here, but even if it fail, this high is the most obvious level. So don't close the trade yet, okay? Let the runner go, like one runner go by putting the stop loss to the break even. From the last fair value gap, you took the sell from the last fair value gap. How much did you get? Okay, 36 handle. That is not bad. I mean, in this trade with 100 micro contracts. You're kidding, man. You should not be in with the 100 micro contracts, man. Come on. Like if it is not paper trade, then you are not allowed to take 100 micro contract. However, if any of you are still in this trade, don't close the trade. Make sure your stop loss is at the break even and hold your trade until to the top of this gap, like wherever you entered. Okay, I really don't know where did you enter, but wherever you have entered, put your stop loss to the break even, hold it to the top of this gap. I still believe it will come here. Even if it failed to come here, trust me, man, the high of this gap is the most obvious thing right now for the market to trade. So if you are still didn't close the trade, put your stop loss to the break even. Let the runner, sorry, let the runner go to the top of this gap. I know that there's a possibility you'll miss some profit, but still, it's worthy to let one or two micro contract to go to the top of this gap. It's worthy, man. Trust me. I'm feeling so bad now. Oh, oh man, come on. What did you see here? 6 on 8 level. Look at the reaction from there. From here to here, 6 on 8 level. Just look at this reaction from that level. The range from sorry, the range from here to here, the 50% and the 6 on 8 level, they were intended to be broken. Why? Because we were expecting this market will keep falling. So these dealing range, low to high, the 50%, 6 on 8, which I have already been removed, they need to be broken. Why? Because this market has to come here and finally to the top of this gap. I still believe that like that way. Okay. Again, I can be wrong. Maybe you will it will never come to the top of this gap. Maybe you will miss the profit. So if you want to close, you can close, brother. Please don't blame me. But if I were you and still I'm in this trade, I would hold it at least to the top of this gap. One tick above the top gap. Okay. So one tick above the gap is good. Like one tick or one handle above the gap. But trust me, man, it has a high probability to fall to the top of this gap at least. I took a lot of pressure today actually to my first trade. I mean, sorry, not to my first trade, to my second trade. I took a lot of pressure over here. What was that? Uh, Here, that market structure here from that gap. So I took the sell from that gap. I took a lot of pressure over here. So right now, like my head is like paining right now. Shit, man. I was just there you go. Now you can close the trade. If you want to close it, you can close it. If you want to hold a runner until here, you can do that. Whatever you want to do, I have no objection right now. But to the top of this gap is the most logical level for the market to trade, even if it would love to retrace or it would not keep falling, whatever it wants to do. But it is the most logical level for the market to come. I'm not regretting, to be honest, brother. Ah, we have to buy you treats now. No worries, man. I have my some kind of how to say that like some kind of uh, cream. I use that on my forehead, and then if I just take a small break, it's gone. However, guys, not a bad day actually in my 200 account. In one account, I had the target to make $300, and if it would work, for example, I entered over here right from this gap. So if it would work from there to there, just by one microcontract, 100% I would add over there, 100%. But even if I went with one microcontract, that could be $180. So it would be more than $400 over here. Unfortunately, I was afraid. I trailed the stop loss, took me. Then look at the reaction to the top of this gap. This is what I told you to hold the trade at least over here. That is the most logical level. If you can hold it until there, then close the trade or hold the runner until here. I don't care. But you should respect that high of this gap. You have to respect that line. Boom, done to you. Thank you so much, man. Jandu bomb. Absolutely, man. Jandu bomb. Is it Vicks or yeah, it's kind of Vicks. Or yeah, Tiger Bomb actually the real name. Tiger Bomb. Do you guys know that like Tiger Bomb? I didn't expect that. I use the Tiger Bomb actually. Let me show you that. Just a second. No, you can see it or not. Like this. I actually use that. Just a second. Come on, man, go back. One more. One more. Go back. Good. So I used to use this for my headache. But you guys know that I am surprised. I'm surprised. What is the best losing account to buy, bro? I mean, dear soul, if you wanna use my code T2 Wizard, I can suggest you. Okay. If I were you, I would go with the Flex account. I mean, all of my accounts are Flex account. Even though I do the giveaway Pro account, but I love the Flex account because in Flex account, while you are in funded account, there is no limit. So you see this area, I have made like $900, $1,000 actually. I don't care. If it was $9,000, I don't care because there is no consistency rules. So that's why I'm saying that like I love Flex account, but there is a restriction. If you are using the Flex account around the 9:30, sorry, not in the Flex account, there is a consistency rules while you are doing the eval. My wife uses it, but it's very strong. If I use it on my face, the skin peels off. Oh man. But yeah, I if I don't use that, after some period of time, I won't be even stand up. Like my head seems like the whole world is on my head, something like that. It happens if I force myself to think something in deeply, or if I take a lot of pressure. Like as I told you at the beginning, that trade I took a lot of pressure. Like this is so simple because I knew what is going to happen over here. I'm saying like I knew. I know that which is the high probability over here. I know that from which level to which level, how it is going to react over there. So I'm not going to take a pressure over here. But before the market open, I was really so much confused over here because of the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart and the new week opening gap. So when I took that buy around that area, I was so much confident that this is going to go for the last fair value gap over here. No, that not buy side liquidity was not my interest to see, but at least the last fair value gap. So I was holding that trade like that. Or even after getting trailing the stop loss, got a stopped out, I took another buy from the order block. Even if it didn't trade anything over here, still I added one more trade over there. Of course, with the 5 micro contract. And that was a loss, a small loss, 6 to 7 handle loss. Okay, something like that. A very small loss. And when I have seen this market structure shift fair value gap, I was not able to stop to take that sell. My idea was to take the buy, but I was forcing myself to take the sell. And when I took that sell, you can't believe if I wouldn't need to, open the live streaming, maybe I wouldn't be able to sit over here because I would hold all the trade until this area. As I was in live, so I just simply closed the trade around that area. But the way you have seen, I was adding more, adding more, adding more, adding more. I would keep doing that as long as it's not coming to the top of this gap. So I would take a lot of pressure of this candle as well. It is disaster, man. Look at this, man. This is not something random. This is something you have to understand. Look at the previous day low. Remember what did I say? Previous day low is taken. Either it will keep falling or it's gonna be like this consolidation, something like that. High volatile consolidation. This is something you should learn. So it's T2 Wizard. Yes, sir. It's T2 Wizard. Thanks for using the code, man. I love you, brother. I'm getting one on now, bro. With your code, you own it. There, I appreciate this, man. Take comfort in knowing that you predicted price action exactly. Your trade result is secondary. I agree with you, brother. I agree with you. Take comfort. Yeah, absolutely, man. Like if you really know what you are doing, this is really awesome. Right now, if any of you want to enter into this market, you will be dumb. You will be doomed. Okay, you will be finished. I promise you, brother, you will be finished. Maybe this market will keep falling and come over here. But if any of you dare to enter to this market right now, man, you're done. As long as this market is not going to clear some sort of swing high, some sort of swing, not this one, okay? It's not a swing high. Maybe this high, maybe that high, maybe that high, I don't know. But some kind of swing high has to be taken if you would love to take the sell. If you want to take a buy, there is no buying opportunity. absolutely no buy over here. Maybe the market will go higher and take the buy side liquidity will come over here. I don't care. But there is not even a single buy as long as this high is not going to be taken. If you're buying, okay, if you're looking for the buy, this high need to be taken to confirm that I'm bullish. Why? This 50-minute gap is holding the market. So if you watch the higher time frame, you will get understand everything. Look at this big fall came to the random level. Now I actually add this 50-minute gap from here, which is the last fair value gap. I agree with you. Still, it is holding the market, but still, I'm not believing this last fair value gap is going to really work as a beautiful support. I need this market to come over here. First of all, I need the retracement from here to here, 50%, 618 level. At the same time, as the market has already ATR, average true range, yeah, ATR. So if you look for the ATR, it has nearly 0% possibility to go to the 50% of the dealing range, then fall and come over here because the ATR is going to be broken in that type of scenario. So either way, it has 0% possibility to go to the 50%. Of course, it can go for that. I can be wrong, but I don't want to see that. Came to this 50-minute gap. Look at this bullish gap from the 15-minute chart. See this bullish gap, how it has been violated by that candle. I don't give a shit about your bullish gap, brother. I don't care about that bullish gap. I'm not interested to go for the 50%. I'm just interested to trade this next bullish PDRA. So I'm trying to find that line for me, something like that. Again, I can be wrong. Maybe this will go higher. Maybe this high will be shifted. That is separated thing. You should not think like that way. As long as market is not going to provide you that information, that this high, remember what did I say? As long as this high is not going to be broken, market is not going to take this high, no buy is valid. Why this high is important? From 15-minute chart, it came here. Think like this gap is very strong. I'm bullish. Okay, I'm not thinking it is coming over here. I'm not thinking like that way. I'm bullish. Okay, so it came to this 50-minute gap. Lowest down close body close candle is the order block. It has traded this order block. Swing high is going to be shifted from 15-minute chart. A high from the 15-minute chart is going to be shifted with some kind of bullish gap. Market will come to this bullish gap, start to look for buy for the 50% of the dealing dance. Same. Again, if you're looking for the buy, this high need to be taken. So as long as this high is not going to be taken, you will keep looking for the selling opportunity. Anytime it will provide you a selling opportunity, you'll go for that. Right now, it is just bound to break this gap. As long as it's not going to break this gap, no sell is valid. And of course, it has to take some swing high. As long as it's not going to do that, you're not allowed to take any trade. However, guys, I'm so sorry because I messed up today. I took this sell. I took a partial over here, but then got stopped out, unfortunately, by trailing the stop loss. I got stopped out around that area. This market was so ruthless to me. I don't know why. And then I took re-entry over here. Just took me to the break even, then fall. So I will say that this market was really cruel to me today. I'll see you market next day. I'll see you. Anybody has any question? If you have any, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna close the stream. It's been a long, okay, 11:48, guys. Still, brother, I'm not here to prove me right, prove you wrong. I'm not here for that. So those people who told about the previous day low. So if you're looking for a buy, look for previous day low. No, it is taken. You will look for the selling opportunity until the next bullish PDRA. Previous day low has no value except Tuesday. So not 100%, like every single Tuesday. No, most of the Tuesday, this is how the market work. Previous day high is taken, market will target previous day low. Previous day low is taken, market will target previous day high. Other days, it is still possible it will take the low and then start to go higher. That is exceptional. Exception is not example. Always remember, exception is not example. So what is going to happen most of the times? That is what I'm trying to convince you for long period of time. Don't look for the previous day low, previous day high if it is not Tuesday, except the Friday. Friday has another, you already know that, right? We have already talked about a lot of time about the Friday, how you look for the previous week high and market will come back again the weekly range. More importantly, until the TGIF or whatever it is, how it will come back if it is outside of the weekly range in that type of scenario. But yeah, I hope it will help you a bit to understand the price action. And if you really get something from the live, don't forget to push the like button. Oh, okay, actually, I got 50 likes. That's more than enough. But still, please don't forget to push the like button. I'm done trading. Green across the board for me. Thank you. Have a good rest of the evening, and I will see you tomorrow, God willing. Thank you, Sujiban. I'm also done for today. Will you live tomorrow? I will try to do that, brother. If I'm not dead, brother, can we use the here 618 level to take sell There is no sell valid. I have already explained that, Utshuk. No sell, no buy is valid over here. No trade is valid over here. Simply nothing is valid over here. Yes, brother, if I'm not dead, I'll be here tomorrow, inshallah. Please, guys, don't forget to push the like button before you leave the stream. Don't take any trade here right now. At least wait for the PM session, then wait for this gap to be broken, and then you can maybe look for this best to let the go today. It is the best because market has already moved a lot of run, okay, and it has already done its job for today. The job for today is already been done. So I believe that it's always better to let the go if the job is done. How do you know the job is done? Just look at this 15-minute chart. It is telling you the job is done. The long fall took all the sell side liquidity, closed the old regular trading hour opening gap, closed new week opening gap. Every single thing is done. It has a probability to come to the next PTRA. It can happen, but that is not a primary job. It's secondary job. So it can do it by today. It can do it by tomorrow. It can do it by the day after tomorrow. It doesn't matter. But today the job is done. So it's better to let today's market go. It's my opinion only. Okay. But if you want to trade, please go for it, man. Please live tomorrow. I'll do that, man. Thank you so much for being over here. Until tomorrow. Cheers, guys.